Hi, my name is Kelly, and in this video, I will be walking you through how to navigate the dashboard. When you first log into Encompass, you will arrive at this main dashboard, and this area presents users with the most critical information they need to know about supporting student learning. If you're a principal logging in, as I am now, logged in as an elementary principal, all of the students belonging to your school will be the data in all of these graphs. If you're a classroom teacher, you'll only see the data displayed for your students. The different graphs are about different indicators. So you'll see that there's a graph here about attendance. There's some that are coming from learnings, the report card, the learning skills and report card. You'll see other board level assessments. In this case, it's PM benchmarks and other indicators that might be loaded into your system like EQAO or CASI. Within each one of these dashboard graphs, you have convenient access to many things like student lists. So let's just tour through this first one called attendance. So you'll first see that it'll tell you the school year where the data is coming from. And so right now I know that I'm looking at this school year. When you click on this menu, chart context menu here, the hamburger menu, you can see that you can either view the graph in full screen, or you can download this image in a variety of other formats for other purposes. You'll see down here in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll have this gear. And this is what allows you to toggle between different school years. So you could compare this year's data compared to previous year's data. You could also choose a particular class, or you could also choose a different type of graph. So depending on your purpose, you can manipulate the graph using this gear setting. If you're like me, you like things big, and so you can click the double arrow to zoom in and see the graph if you're working on a small display. You'll also know that the legend is dynamic. If you click on the legend entry, you turn off that data element, and then you can turn it back on by clicking it again. So this is really helpful if you're sharing information with staff, or if you're trying to take different images at certain points in time to monitor your school improvement plan. Clicking this icon right here, the person icon, that allows you to really quickly drill down into who the students are. And in a real environment, this first name will also be hyperlinked, so you can go right into the student profile to see more details, in this case, about the student attendance, which is really convenient to be able to go from really high-level view of an entire school to be able to quickly drill down into the student profile to see reasons why. After you manipulate it, if you want to refresh it, you can just click this refresh button, and that resets the graph. Now you'll notice that by default, there's a lot of these graphs, and I'm not sure about your school board, but many of these are not used, nor would I be interested in monitoring them on a daily or weekly basis when I go into this portal. So we can change the dashboard graphs by going up here to the settings and manipulating the settings in these various top tabs. So in this first top tab, you can either select all the graphs by clicking this first check mark, or you can check it again and delete all the graphs, and you can manually select which graphs you would like to display on your dashboard. So I'm just going to go through and click some of the EQAO and report card data, and I think that's it for now. You can always go back and either add or remove graphs at any point in time. The next tab allows you to order the graphs. So I know I want to monitor attendance, but perhaps learning skills might be something that I can order closer to the bottom of my page. And so you can just use the up or down arrows to move the graphs higher or lower on the page. The next tab allows you to change the subject, the default subject. You can always go into the gear and update and include any subject that you wish. So for my learning skills, I think I'm going to want reading as the default learning skill, and maybe, we're focused on writing in my school. So for my EQAO to report card comparison graph, I'm going to change the subject to writing. There's some additional tabs around preferences, how many notifications or communications you receive, in the class profile, what the default elementary subject is. And so you can go here and update your preferences at any point in time. So I'm just going to click Save, and you'll see that my dashboard graph updates perfectly. I hope this video helped you navigate and set up your dashboard so that it informs your practice. Thanks so much.